Let's jump straight into the video. Today we'll be talking about my Smash Ultimate predictions. To be clear, these are not characters I hope to see in the game, although I do hope to see some of them, or characters that I would like to see show up. These are specifically predictions, as in characters I think we'll see on the roster. Take my predictions with a grain of salt. I'm just a person on the internet who likes making videos about things he's passionate about. I just thought it would be fun to brainstorm these ideas. The more we talk about these things, the closer to the truth we end up getting, or at least, hopefully, that's the idea. And if you have any of your own ideas or predictions, let me know in the comment section. I love discussing this stuff. I will be responding to comments as soon as I wake up. Let's jump into the list. ARMS was my third title I purchased for my Nintendo Switch, and that's because it's a really interesting IP. The characters are so bright and colorful, with a wide range of personalities. I'm pretty confident ARMS will get a representative in Smash 5, or Smash Ultimate, whatever you want to call it. The question is, who exactly will get that slot? Will it be Ribbon Girl? Will it be Springman? Will it be my boy Helix? I personally think it will be a combination of those characters. The same way that we get multiple villagers and multiple Inklings, I think we'll get multiple ARMS characters who use a combination of different ARM types to create their full moveset. I can't wait to see what Nintendo does with the ARMS series in the future, and I certainly hope it involves including them on the Smash roster. Pokemon gets a lot of love from the Smash series. A wide range of Pokemon are in the game, a new representative has been added with each game, and I don't think that Smash Ultimate will be the game to break the pattern, especially with Pokemon doing so well right now. With Pokemon Quest, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, a new Pokemon game coming out the next year. In my mind right now, we have two different options for a Smash representative from Pokemon. You've got Decidueye, which seems like the most likely option from the Alola region, or alternatively, the mystery Pokemon that will be included with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. The current theory going around the community is that this Pokemon, the mystery Pokemon that you'll get, is going to be a Generation 8 Pokemon. This seems pretty likely to me, and I think that that's the direction they're going to go in. It will be a bit of a tease for Generation 8, which will be released next year. However, because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are dropping only 1 month before Smash Ultimate, it does seem a little bit unlikely, although it does seem like a pretty good tease, right? They released that new character along with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and then a little bit like a week after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee have been out, they do a Smash reveal, and it of course involves that new Pokemon that everyone's been playing with for a week. The first Echo Fighter on the list is going to be Shadow. I honestly don't have much justification for this one. I just have a really strong feeling that Shadow's gonna make his way onto the roster. Shadow also doesn't really necessarily have to be an Echo Fighter. I just think it's the most likely way to put him in the game because he can be an Echo Fighter, and it would be so much easier to have him be an Echo Fighter over a full character. Nintendo already felt that Sonic was a popular enough character to add to the game before the huge success that was Sonic Mania, which has brought back a lot of hardcore Sonic fans, and knowing that there is such a big resurgence in the Sonic community, I think a second representative from Sonic seems to be pretty likely. Whether that will be Shadow or maybe a different character like Tails or Knuckles, who really knows? I just think Shadow makes the most sense. Alright, for my next pick, you're gonna have to bear with me because I don't know anything about the series I'm gonna be talking about. Regardless, my next pick is gonna be Rex from Xenoblade. Xenoblade is one of the only first-party titles on the entire roster who only has one representative, and certainly the only one that's still relevant, unless you count Yoshi as his own series, which I don't think is really fair to do. Pushing this series with just one more representative seems like a pretty good idea to me. This is the pick on this list that I'm the least confident about because I know literally nothing about Xenoblade or Xenoblade. Sorry, I'm Australian, I pronounce words a bit strangely. So fingers crossed I'm right about this one because I know there's a lot of people out there who would like to see Rex. Alright, one more Echo Fighter for this list, and that's gonna be the Octolings. These guys look awesome. I've always been interested in Splatoon. I haven't got the chance to play it because I only recently picked up my Switch this Christmas. Surely Splatoon 2 will go on sale at some point and I'm going to pick it up. Inklings have such a good design as it already is, both in their own series and in Smash 5. The reaction to the Octolings since they've been revealed has been very positive, and it wouldn't surprise me at all to see them be an Echo Fighter in Smash Ultimate. I think it would be a pretty big reveal, and it wouldn't take much work for Sakurai to add into the game. However, I do recognize I could be a little bit biased when it comes to this pick because of how relevant the Octolings are right now. Their DLC dropped really recently, so they are as popular as they will ever be right now. It's possible nobody will care about the Octolings in a few months, however I really still hope that they end up getting their position in Smash Ultimate. Probably just as an Echo Fighter. Alright, here we go. This is going to be my final pick on the prediction list, and it is probably my most controversial. Crash Bandicoot. I grew up on the Crash Bandicoot games, man. I don't remember anything about them because I was so young and I've forgotten everything, but just looking at the character that is Crash, his animations would be perfect to throw into the game. Everything about him would just work perfectly in Smash. I'm sure you could come up with a crazy moveset, and of course Nintendo seems to like the character as well, or else he wouldn't be chilling on the Nintendo Switch platform in just a few days, which I'm very excited about. He would certainly be the biggest reveal out of any of these characters on this list. All the other characters are first-party Nintendo characters or just Echo Fighters. Some people might look at this list and say, Bilbzy, this is a pretty short list, and yes, that's true. Sakurai himself said not to expect as many as characters as we normally get in Smash. Some of these are even Echo Fighters, they're not even full-fledged fighters. I do think we are going to get a couple more Echo Fighters, regardless if my list is correct or not, just because it's much easier for them to add Echo Fighters. Seriously, man, though, I feel pretty confident about most of the characters on this list. I feel very confident about an ARMS representative. I feel very confident about Decidueye. I've just got a good feeling about Crash Bandicoot. I don't know why, it's just I do. Octolings, I'm a little bit meh about. I'm not quite sure how that one's going to turn out. It could go either way. Nintendo could have literally just not even thought about adding them to Smash. On the other hand, they could also be an Echo Fighter that they didn't want to reveal until after the Octolings expansion. Rex, I have no idea how to feel about at all. I don't even know if there's another Xenoblade game on the way or anything like that. Perhaps maybe Rex will be DLC rather than a part of the main roster. These are just characters I feel like are going to show up. You might notice a lack of Fire Emblem characters. I think Fire Emblem's already got enough representation, man. They got so many characters. If they get any more characters, they're probably most likely to only get one new character, and I don't know enough about Fire Emblem to tell you who is going to be the most likely character, but whichever one you think that is, throw that on the list. So there you go. There's my full list of predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see me make in the future, let me know in the comment section. I can do anything Nintendo related, minus 3DS stuff, because I don't have a capture board for 3DS stuff, but anything Nintendo Switch related, older generations of Nintendo consoles, let me know in the comment section below. My name has been Bilbzy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.